Hey, what's up, folks? It's me, Sonny T. Welcome back to another. Today is Tai Lopez exclusive with podcastformarketers.com. Yeah, today, man, I'm making it back to old Cry Lopez. Wouldn't you know it, old John found a fucking mistake here with his nosy ass. And the whole time, it hasn't been Sonny-1-T. It's been Sonny-T-1. I've been sending everybody to the wrong fucking place. Dork. All right, so funnelhackerpro.com. Come over to the Facebook group. It's getting kind of crowded over there. Shit's getting tight. People are really getting involved over there. Stealthy Millionaire on Instagram, Podcast for Marketers on YouTube, Billionaire Vids on Snap, and Billionaire Vid on Twitter. Podcastformarketers.com. Grab my MP3 player. You got to pay for your fucking shipping. Smash that thumbs up if you like the video, man. And fucking subscribe to my channel if you dig the content. Boom. Moving on. All right, so today I'm kind of taking a day off, man. So you got a bunch of bullshit. I wasn't going to just not bring anything to the table. This is a video in the lineup. So, you got old Jaden Gross, man. The pimple face Dr. Patient Wonder Boy. And today he's talking to us about the pitfalls of working for doctors. Which is not altogether boring. My wife said she started snoring. She started falling asleep. It was hard for her to stay awake during the whole time. So, I don't blame her because it is kind of boring. So the first thing he talked to us about was HIPAA, okay? And I just so happened to have a copy of HIPAA laying around. No, I don't. It's the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, right? And there's a whole Wikipedia on it here, so go check it out. But basically what all this mumbo jumbo means is don't be targeting patients. Like, for instance, if you have an AIDS patient, and you decide that you want to be smart, and he said the same thing, he did it on accident, and you want to retarget them. So here they are browsing at Sam's Club, and a fucking AIDS doctor shows up, right? And just so happens their husband, I'm making this up as I go along, was standing over their shoulder telling them what to get at Sam's and sees the AIDS doctor targeted ad. That would be some breach of doctor-patient confidentiality with this third-party accidental disclosure. So you have to watch out for that. However, on a good note, you can advertise to like services. So if this person is, let's say, for instance, has some kind of, what did he say? Congestive heart failure, I think he said. Yeah, some shit like that. And they wanted to go to a gym, okay, and work out. And then you saw the ad for Mr. Heart Doctor. It would be okay because these are two like services. A gym and a workout doctor, heart doctor dude, right? So these are like services and you won't be in breach. Maybe. So the best thing to do is to consult with a lawyer and the local laws and blah, 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 right? That's what he said. So now, let's see what comes up next. Oh, this was kind of bullshit right here, right? This is going to be a fast class today, guys, because, well, I deserve a break today. All right, so what he said was that if you have a doctor, right, that's a dick, right, and then you have a doctor that's not so much of a dick, because all doctors are dicks, right? That you want to find patients that's okay with going to a dick doctor. Well, how does that happen? So you want to be okay with find patients that are okay with that. Maybe they're patients that are in a hurry and don't really care about bedside manner. How do you Google that? How do you? I want to know. Somebody asked the pimple boy wonder. Ask him how. Fucking comment below, man. You see how I get this? Comment fucking below, guys. How would you, and I don't know, and you know, some guy the other day when I was like, how would you talk to, no bullshit, guys. I bullshit you not. This is what he said. And I deleted this. I don't delete any comments, right? But I deleted this comment. He literally said to me when I said, how would you visit, what was that dude's, the crazy dude that he said he would do, I think it was something like 20 pitches a day in 8 hours. And the guy was like, oh, it's easy. You just go visit 1 or 3 people an hour or some shit. I'm like, oh, really? The whole shit was, how are you going to get to those 3 people in an hour? How long is each pitch? So you're going to walk up to somebody and say, hey, I do business for doctors, and I want you to fuck with my business. I got to go, though, because I got 2 more people to pitch. All right, yeah, I'll do business with you, sure. Fuck out of here, man. Jesus Christ. So the comment below is some realistic shit, right? How would you target patients that are okay with a doctor not having a cool bedside manner? You would have to do a market match is what he's trying to say, right? Because he really mangled this. But basically he's saying is to match your market with your doctor, okay? Now, that is a hard one to do, right? Because how do you honestly find patients that are cool with a shifty fucking asshole doctor dude that wants to be fast? I'll give you a perfect example, right? My wife one time was going to go get some plastic surgery done, right? She might be mad I'm going to tell you this, but it doesn't matter. So she's going to get some plastic surgery done, right? And she was going with a girlfriend of hers, okay? This is wifey, and this is the girlfriend. The girlfriend had a good experience, but my wife hated the doctor, right? So this was two different people, and I couldn't tell you the difference between the two, whether, you know, her girlfriend was more patient than my wife was, because it's actually the opposite way around. My wife is really cool and laid back and pretty much a pushover in a lot of ways, right? And her girlfriend was a dick. Well, the doctor was a dick, but the doctor was a dick to my wife for some reason. I don't know. They didn't like each other, right? So we had 2 different experiences here, and there would have been no way that I could have matched the market and said, oh, well, this doctor's a dickhead. So, because they both went in for a consult at the same time, right? So all that to say is that what Jaden is talking about is almost impossible. So don't pay attention to what I'm saying right now. Next. If you have a doctor, this was very important, and I like the way he said this, is if you have a doctor, and let's just say doctors all they do a general medicine thing, but they're going to specialize, right? And so, like, say, for instance, you have an ear, nose, and throat doctor, that's not very specialized, right? But if you have, here we go with a dick doctor again, okay? Now, even though he's a dick doctor, we know that he could probably work on assholes too. Jesus Christ. So we want to let the market know that this dude can work on assholes and elbows. Okay? So make sure that you let everybody know what your doctor can do. Don't just, because he's known to work on assholes or he's known to work on dicks, but he can also work on elbows, make sure that you advertise all of his fucking services so everybody can know what services he offers, because he might need that extra cash, a little extra cash coming in. and you want to be able to make sure that everybody can make a choice, even though he might not specialize in elbows. They might decide to say, well, I kind of like this guy's bedside manner. Let me check into it. Yeah, I'll fuck with him because he's got to work on my asshole too, right? And that's just what the dude was saying. Now, okay, here's something else that he talked about really quickly, and we're almost done here, folks. Makes me happy. Okay, so here's something else he talked about. And here he couldn't explain it because he didn't have a board, right? Basically, he's like, it took him a long time to figure this out. That, you know, even though you have a doctor that does many things, you don't want to try to cover the market in one blanket and say, let's just say, for instance, again, we have a back doctor, okay? And we know that he does backs, but he also does groin work. I don't know why I keep talking about people's shit. But he also, I don't even know how to spell groin. But anyways, then he does, I don't know, some type of leg work, okay? So back, groin, and leg doctor. All right. Yeah. Jesus Christ. So anyways, what he was saying was basically trying to let all of the patients know that he does this is kind of impossible, right? So he says for you to segment your ads, which you should do anyways, right? So I go over this in my 80/80 course, and I'm not going to tell you guys the whole thing because I just don't want to. But anyway, so you have different ads and ad sets and campaigns, and the way you want to make, you said you have segment markets, right? So this is the leg market, this is the groin market, and this is the back market, okay? What you don't want to do is just make one ad set for this. You want to have one campaign, one ad set for each, and one ad, okay? This right here is actually the market segment would be right here at the ad set level, okay? Okay, this is placement. I'm not going to tell you guys my secret sauce. Yeah, buy my course. All right, so, and this is the ad level. All right, so just be granular. And you don't want to do anything any other kind of way, right? So I've seen guys really fuck up and do ads. And I don't know why you guys do this, because it just, I mean, honestly, it totally made sense to me right off the rip when I started fucking around buying media. And I see a lot of guys do this shit right here on Facebook ads. So here's a quick a break from the Tai Lopez bullshit, and I'll give you something that makes sense, right? Just really, you know, I got to put in my own input every once in a while. So here's my input really quickly into this bullshit class, because this is almost over. We only have one thing to go through, right? No, we don't. This is it. This is a done deal. So actually, I can end the video right now. Coffee break, right? But I won't. Hold on. So imagine you have a Facebook ad, all right? And you guys, I know when you first get it, that's a K even. All right, so I know when you first get into Facebook, it gets kind of confusing. Like, okay, but now they have it to where you have a campaign level, okay? And then you have an ad set level, okay? And then you have ads. And they have it now to where there's a tab. They didn't have it that way before, right? It was really confusing kind of, right? So now they have it where you can just click on each tab and you can see everything you're going to see. So ad sets live in campaigns and ads live in ad sets. And that's kind of how it works out, right? So what people will do is they'll make a campaign and they'll make like 1,000 ad sets, and then they'll put like 10 ads on each ad set, like, you know, and just kind of fuck it up. But then let me ask you a question though. Or what they'll do is they'll take the leg segment, back segment, heart segment, and they'll put all the interest in one place, run it out to ads, and then when the ads take a shit, you're like, okay, so this ad sucks. Well, how do you know? Because you put, well, let's just say ear, nose, and throat. All these people you put into one and you showed them the same ad. How do you know which people that ad didn't resonate with? Because you put them all together, right? So you showed them, this is my doctor, come see my doctor. And then the whole ad takes a shit. Nobody pays attention, right? And you didn't get the response you wanted, right? But let's just say, for instance, and let's just clear the whole board, you took the ear, the nose. Some people, You guys get this, right? So you can just turn off the fucking video, right? And you have throat. It's true. All right, so ear, nose, and throat, right? And so you have all three ad sets, right? With, come see my doctor, right? This is the ad. This is the doctor right here, right? There he is with his stethoscope and everything. All right, so you got to come see my doctor, right? Now, that's the doctor jumping, woohoo, right? Because he's got patients. So, doctor jump. All right, now, so now you see that, okay, so now, you like my doctor jump? Okay, so now, yeah, so now you see that, okay, the ear guy, this guy got, pretty dismal 1% click-through rate, okay? No leads, maybe 20 people visited the site and that was it, and it kind of petered out, right? This guy here got a 6% click-through ratio. You had like 100 people come through and you actually got like, 10 leads for a 10%, I would suck. Let's just say 30 leads, right? For a 30% conversion rate, right? So that checks some boxes there. And this guy over here got like a 3% conversion rate. 30 people came in and you got like 10 leads. Okay, so here, well, this sucked, okay? So we're going to X out that ad. This ad over here, I don't know. Maybe we could tweak something to make it people like this. But we know that this one is a go. So let's clear the board, right? And we know that the nose ad was good. What do we do there then? Well, we fucking add more money then. So let's say we started off at $5 a day. Well, now let's just up the budget to $25 a day. Well, what do we do with the throat ad? Well, people didn't seem to resonate too much with that, but we already have it sitting on $5 a day. Let's leave it at $5, but let's change the headline. And let's see how they do tomorrow. And that's how you guys can look at your ad. But how would you know to do any of this shit unless you had it each one segmented out, right? That's what Jaden was trying to say. Coffee break.